ain't got the hammer cocked. The probably think we talk about we should have called it.
All right, ready to get underway. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Headed towards the corner. Dominguez hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Gunnar Henderson up now, a former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
Yeah, and his rookie season was so special, Boo. Gunnar's first hit in the majors was a home run. He swung so hard his helmet fell off.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham brings it in, and that'll do it. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. First pitch just misses. And a strike in there. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And here's a 3-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball 1 there.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Over to first, and he's saved. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fastball for a strike. Goldie, the runner at third. Judge at first. One gone. In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runners are at the corners. One away. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Jason Dominguez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. In there at the knees. And it's 2-1. But he's back in time. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. And that's ball 3. But he's back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Throw to first. Judge back easily. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Towards first. Takes it himself out to escape a bases loaded jam. Back here in New York, top of the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Max Fried will go to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Volpe throws it to first in time. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 1 down, base is empty. That catches the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And now Jackson Holliday.
0-1.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Man at first, Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
Runner on the go. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Popped up. Cabrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that quickly 2 away. Jorbeat Bebos stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This one chopped up the middle. Henderson on the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. On to the third inning and into the box for Baltimore. Kobe Mayo. Freed back to work. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
This is Dylan Carlson. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Henderson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right side, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That misses the zone. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
High fly ball out to left field. Carlson settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Fouled off. He was late. This to third. Mayo. Judge out of the play. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's down and away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball popped up. Bebus on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Foul ball there.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bebos. And that is that. Nothing doing this time. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Jason Dominguez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a base hit to left. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him.
Now the Orioles manager, Yennier Cano, taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
I burn oil on the skill list. My favorite brand, Rio, the Tokyo, they all get though. I enjoy your fat and loose on a Friday afternoon, and it never comes too soon.
Pickoff throw. Dominguez gets back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he's back to first in time. Dominguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. And he dives in ahead of the tag. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. First and second, no outs. And now Austin Wells. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 1-1. So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one misses up and in.
And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that's through there for a strike.
And now 3-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Grounder might be 2. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Jorbeat Bebos stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball.
But he's saved.
1-1.
First and third, 1 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cano picks over Cabrera, back in standing. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Jackson Holliday. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hooks it away for the out, and there's one down. And now Kobe Mayo.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second here, one gone. Check swing, now a look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And that one fouled off. Holiday at second with 2 down. Slap the other way, foul. Now they've got him in a rundown. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
This opportunity is one.
Paul Goldschmidt now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses. 1-1. And he dives in safely. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carlson in pursuit. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
That's out to center field. Mullins moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Back safely. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Out towards right center field, and that ends the inning. Back in New York, top of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Up the middle, Volpe. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Fought off foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he chases a high fastball there.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that's in the dirt. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Ripped to third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's to third, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ball inside.
Next offering upstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. And the Yanks go quietly. Back in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Adley Rutschman. Freed back to work. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Goldie pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Bibas makes the grab, and that'll end. Back here in New York, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Now the Orioles. Gregory Soto comes on now. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And he swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one inside, and it's 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That's a little bit low.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Grisham in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job nicely.
And he gets back in. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Snap throw to third again. Swing and a miss as he was out front. But he scrambles back.
2 strikes.
Out to center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Matzik. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Holiday can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Throw to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Safe at second, and he gets back in. And fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dylan Carlson digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Check swing, called strike. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into 3rd. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, called strike. And it's 0-1. With the go-ahead run at 3rd, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Swing at a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back there. One runs in, and it's off the wall. In to score from 1st. Relay throw to 3rd, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Back now in the Bronx, Aaron Judge at the plate. In for a strike, 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Swing and a hard hit grounder to 3rd, but that rolls foul. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The pitch, and a ball evens the count. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Mayo makes the grab, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Rutschman batting with one down, takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
He swings and fouls one off. Started to swing, held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. So last chance for the home team. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one hooked foul. Next pitch is outside.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Good eye right there. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
These two. Now the Orioles manage Felix Bautista on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Fouled off to the right. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
That
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.